What is up, everybody? It's Thursday, and Eric from Seminole writes, Dear asshole, why are metalheads so retarded? They actually call that music? Eric, you realize you just wrote into a rock station, right? I'd like to take a moment of silence for poor Eric, who was undoubtedly dead shortly after hitting send for that message. Eric, I am a metalhead. Or have you not noticed that every single guest asshole I've had on my show was from a famous metal band? No, I don't mean Disturbed or Volbeat. I'm not saying they don't do their own thing or saying anything bad about them, but that is not heavy. I want my metal so heavy that if you were to set an album cover on a piece of coal, you'd have a diamond by the intro to song 3. I'm talking bands with names that make old ladies gag and small children cry. I want to hear something that sounds like the soundtrack to Satan's nightmares. I want to hear lyrics so disgusting that it makes you glad you can't understand a word they're saying. I hate that, by the way. You can't understand anything they say. Really? That's your excuse? Half the people who listen to music with any deep meaning whatsoever in any genre aren't understanding what they're saying. Shit, if people were listening to the words nowadays, I'm betting music would be a hell of a lot more evolved. Underground metal comes on a jukebox and people cringe and cover their ears, not realizing that they're hearing musicians who are so insanely talented they got bored with conventional music and had to speed it up, degrade the scales, and make up unnatural time signatures to match their skill level. Meanwhile, we have 10-year-olds walking around singing "Slap that booty with a big fat D," and no one even blinks. It takes 10 people to write and produce a song that repeats 4 lines for 3 minutes nowadays, but it took Freddie Mercury and "Fuck You, That's It" to write Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, I know Queen wasn't metal, but underground metal and punk rock is the closest thing we have to the rebel spirit of old school rock now. Damn it, playing in a rock band used to be how ugly kids got laid back in the day, and now you can't tell the girls from the guys. No, I'm not talking about the way they dress either. If that were the case, I'd have to write off the entire decade of the 80s. I guess what I'm trying to say is, why is everybody being such a pussy? Shut up and turn it up. That is all the time I have for today. Get your questions in at kbat.fm under the What's Hot toolbar. And remember, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and KBAT is no exception. If I pick your question as the best for this week, you get a free haircut from the hair shop in Odessa. If I pissed you off today, feel free to go fuck yourself.